Hello, this is Dr. Young, and I'm going to talk about your assignments quickly. I'm pretty ill, so if I sound strange, I apologize. For your discussion, you're going to talk about Bristol Myers Squibb and this other company here. It's Apotex or Apotex. I'm not sure. Apotex, I think is what it is. It's a Canadian drug company. And so what you're going to do is talk about this case here where there's some negotiation going on, and you're kind of analyzing whether it was ethical or not, whether it was deceptive. And I want you to analyze that based on some of the things that you read for this week. You're going to talk about. Hold on. Talking about conflict this week, and you want to make sure that when you analyze this, I want you to tell me what basically what they did right, what they did wrong. Let me go back to the bottom one here because you got your questions here. But distributive negotiation, make sure you identify those and describe them. Tell me why you think, if you thought he behaved ethically or not, why or why not. And about the role of deception and negotiation, which, you don't, there's always a fine line between, you don't want to lay out all your cards. You've heard that saying, versus you don't want to be really, you don't want to be deceptive to the point of being unethical and not dealing in good faith. So that's what I want you to talk about for your discussion. For your assignment, you're going to, this is more of a restructure assignment. Excuse me. I can't really speak right now. I'm so sorry. My throat is like on fire. And so it's weird to get a cold in the middle of July, but here I am with one, and I didn't get sick all winter, knock on wood. There's also a thunderstorm in the background, so if you hear the thunder, and I apologize for that too, but everything's kind of hitting me at once here. But for this assignment, you're going to talk about restructuring, mostly, and implementing change. You're going to use Cotter's 8-step plan. You're going to talk about what were the forces that promoted the change and what were the forces that were pushing against the change. You're going to talk about whether or not you feel there's two gentlemen in the case. As far as their restructuring decisions, the good and bad of each, I want you to tell me about which one was more controversial, maybe which one did a better job, and even though, and the concerns that were presented with the restructuring. So that's what I want you to write about. Now you can see here it says support your responses with examples. The key things I want to give you there is use your textbook, yes. Use the course materials, but use the SUO library to find additional sources that will help you talk about the restructuring effort. And make sure you're using APA format for your papers and attaching them to the Dropbox. And that's really all. This is the last assignment of the term. And I will be grading tomorrow, Thursday. So if you've submitted late work, it will be caught at that point. But everything must be submitted for week 5 by Wednesday, next Wednesday, because it's the last day of class, and I cannot accept anything after that day. So just make sure that you've got everything for week 5 by that date. If you're going to submit it late, you can do so, but not after Wednesday. But that's it, really. Thank you for a great term. I hope you enjoyed this class. And if you have any questions or concerns, let me know. Go ahead and check your grades now, or actually tomorrow, I'm sorry. Well, I should say probably Friday morning, because I will be grading tomorrow evening. Check your grades Friday, and that way, if there's anything wrong, just communicate with me, and we'll see what's going on. But other than that, I hope you have a great weekend, and I look forward to responding to you in the discussion board. Thanks and have a good evening.